In this video, I'm going to teach you how to do your eyebrows. What I like using to do eyebrows is an eyebrow palette with 2 cool toned shades in it and an angled brush. When you're doing your eyebrows, you want to make sure you use a cool toned brown shade. Like it's going to lean slightly grayish, but that's what you want. Now, the way you do your eyebrows depends on the color of your eyebrow hair and the density of it. If you're a person with really thick, bushy eyebrows, then I would recommend not filling them in at all. Like maybe just tweeze them out and get them shaped and they're literally going to look like you've done them in. If you're someone like me that has slightly sparse eyebrow hair, then you can use a powder and an angled brush to fill them in. Now, I currently do not have my eyebrows threaded or tweezed or shaped, thank you quarantine. So I'm still going to fill them in using a powder, and you can still do this. Even if you don't have your eyebrow shaped, you can use a powder and an angled brush to fill them in a little bit. You're not going to be shaping out your eyebrows using any type of color because that looks hideously unnatural. It never looks great. Don't trust Instagram, I'm begging you. So I'm using the darker shade in this palette. If you don't have an eyebrow palette, you can just use an eyeshadow, which is slightly darker cool toned brown. And if you have really light eyebrows, you can go for something lighter. You'll be able to match your eyebrow shade once you practice this enough. So you take it on an angled brush, and when you're doing your eyebrows, you want to hold your angled brush in a way where the pointy end points out this way. So you start right in the middle of your eyebrows and you create a line. Then you go down where your eyebrow is angling downwards and kind of just accentuate the shape you already have. You don't want to use too much powder or fill it in too much because it will look unnatural. I use my finger to dust off the excess powder once I've done it. You're following the natural shape of your eyebrow to make it look darker and bolder, and you're giving your eye more definition. Follow the same thing with both your eyebrows, and if you're using powder, it's not going to be that difficult to get them to match. But even if they don't completely match, it's not that big of a deal, don't worry, most people don't notice. So now you have your eyebrows filled in, and if you're taking pictures in really harsh lighting, something you can do to make your eyebrows look a little bit more defined is take some concealer at the end of a flat tip brush and just follow under your eyebrows. That might cover any small hairs you have and just give you a better shape. When you're doing this, you want to get a small mirror really close to your eye so you don't put on too much concealer where you don't need it. Just follow the natural shape. I usually use my finger to blend it out a little bit. Don't be afraid to get it on your eyelids because usually you want that as a base to do your eyeshadow anyways. I don't recommend doing this unless you're taking pictures in harsh lighting because otherwise anybody close to your face will be able to see concealer covering your eyebrow hair and it doesn't look very good. If you are in very harsh lighting and have the liberty of Photoshop, this is a pretty good trick. The only thing I'd say about doing your eyebrows is take a lot of time. Keep finessing your eyebrows till you get them to the exact shape you want them. If you're using an eyebrow pencil, which I don't recommend because again it looks pretty unnatural, but you want to make small strokes like at the start of your eyebrows and then just follow again the natural shape of your eyebrows and then take a brush and make sure you blend that in. Again, I would take a thick angled brush and just blend it out so it doesn't look unnatural and you look like you have really blocky eyebrows. So now you have filled in eyebrows, you look slightly less like The Walking Dead and everything worked out. Thank you for watching.